Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are here. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. It is that time. It is Gohan Day. The banner is out for, well, banners are out for Goku and Beerus. Who else did we get on here? Oh, the ROF Blues. Oh, and the Piccolo Jr. and Goku. Okay. Wait, so he's going to be on the other one instead of the ROF Blues. Oh, Tech Beerus. Okay, with his Super Easy A. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Easy A's for them, though. Yeah, true. Hey, shout out to Mia for re-upping her channel membership. Ningen Club member for 45 months. Let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat for Mia. Dark FV, Drace, Mega Nice. How you guys doing? Beans, beans, beans. Yeah, I have pulled them so many times since they came out. I managed to get a copy of both of them when they first came out. I think Piccolo Jr. might have been one of those random lucky ones where I got like... I didn't pull any copies of him for ages on the summons, and then in the last 3+1 rotation I pulled like 2 or 3 copies. Alright, let's go ahead and jump straight into the Seriously Serious event and get our free tickets. Damn you, Geppy. Alright, so it's Realm of Gods mission, isn't it? So if we do Realm of Gods and all types first, that'll be the easiest way of getting all the missions done. I mean, this is basically an all types team. We just need to throw on an AGL character. I mean, we might as well just use AGL UI Goku, right? Or I guess we could use Kaioken Goku as a floater, but probably should just use AGL. So we've got AGL, we got Tech with the Gods, we got Int with the Vegeta, STR with the Vegeta and the Goku, and Physical with the UI Goku leader. So should be pretty straightforward. We can do this run, get our tickets. That's the thing, when the mission, like, you just have to beat the stage once to get the tickets. Yeah, bum MUI. We just have to use any team we want to beat at one time to get the tickets, but we might as well get some of the missions done like along the way, right? So I'm going to start off recording this as well. Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to jump in and do all of the Seriously Serious 2 Stage 6 missions here versus Goku and Beerus. We're going to start off here doing the first one so we can get our free tickets. Basically, you just need to beat the stage once with any team, but we might as well get a bunch of the missions done in one go. So basically, the category mission for this is Realm of Gods. So we've got 6 Realm of Gods characters. There's a mission for beating it using a unit of each typing. So we've got AGL UI, we've got the Tech Gods, Int Blue Vegeta, STR Blue Goku, and the Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta, and then Physical UI Goku. So we're just going to jump straight in. I don't know how difficult this one will be in comparison to some of the others. There has been a little bit of a different scale of difficulty, but sometimes that is just down to, especially for these Seriously Serious missions, some of that is just down to like what categories it makes you use. So let's see, do we have to target any of these guys first? So Goku does have dodge, and then he gets attack and defense up with each turn, and then Beerus builds up with each attack received. Oh, so we might as well get rid of Goku first then, because if we don't attack Beerus, then he won't get any build up because he's not being attacked. So we'll get rid of Goku first. So there you go, we'll just do this. See how we go. Apathy, how's it going? The units are lacking hype. I think they're both very, very good units, but yeah, I think for most players this is probably a skip, like save for the I mean, the GDC in September, these guys will come back anyway. And if you're free to play, that's the next big celebration to be saving for, because it's one of those anniversary level, like where we get 2 Dokkan Fest LRs, 2 Carnival LRs, all this other crazy stuff going on. Like, that's the next big celebration. Should be saving for, really. And these guys should return then. So I think they're both very, very good, especially the AGL Goku. Like, his super attack animation is kind of disappointing. His revival is cool. His KO screen is pretty cool from the active skill, but he will definitely be a very, very nice addition to the Realm of Gods team. I've seen calcs for Beerus as well that make him look absolutely crazy, especially when you fight a Realm of Gods enemy, which who knows how relevant that will be in the coming batches of content. Will we get like a Realm of Gods Blue Zone RE or something in the celebration maybe? Who knows? I mean, I guess technically, actually, is the Xenoverse, I didn't check the dates for when it goes away. The Xenoverse Red Zone RE, like Jiren and Vegeta would both be Realm of Gods enemies, but I'm not actually sure when that might even be gone already. Yay, limited time content. Let me double check. Where is it? Red Xenoverse RE. Well, the missions are still available until the 12th, so I assume that the event is still up currently. But, in fact, to be fair, Timebreaker is Realm of Gods as well. So, every stage apart from Mirror has a Realm of Gods enemy. But yeah, so far this has been pretty straightforward to do with this team. We almost, we've done over half of Goku's health in one turn. Beerus double supers, okay. And crits, alright. But Vegeta tanks that, so that's good. I mean, I don't really want to keep AGL UI on the rotation, but considering he's got guaranteed dodge this turn, might as well. We just float him off next time. But yeah, double physical UI is obviously going to make this make a lot of sense, but make it very easy. Turn 1 dodges for everything. There's the EX Super, let's go. I don't know if this one is the friend or my one, because my UI Goku and Revolution Vegeta are 79%. I think the friend was Rainbow. Limited content is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever learned in this game. It's certainly very frustrating. It just means that the meta is in like a really weird spot with like, I've seen people doing like having to go back and like when you have to go back and use Bio Broly as still like the best example, or, like proving grounds of like showcasing a character. It's like I hate I don't find the Bio Broly fight fun at all. So it's annoying that because we used to have like these celebrations could bring out a new red zone and then we would potentially get the new hardest fight in the game, and that would be the new benchmark for the meta of like, okay, this is the hardest fight in the game. But now if we do get that, I'm not saying that we have, because I don't think like the Xenoverse RE Jiren or anything is the hardest fight, but then they just go away. So I very much do not like it, but that's not a particularly hot take. I think most people are in agreement that we don't like it. I mean, they even asked about it in the survey after the anniversary, so hopefully the majority of people will have filled that out to say that we don't like that. And at some point, I mean, that's the thing, we now just have to mention every time there is a survey, just keep mentioning the fact that nobody likes the time limited content. How many Goku dodged that? He might actually, yeah, he'll survive the turn because he dodged that as well. That's crazy. So then we dodge and give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh god, I think the gods might actually get clapped here. Beerus seems to super in slot 3, so I'm going to have to do this.
Get ready.
Because yeah, I very much need the gods to not get supered by Beerus. Because they're going to have guard, but they don't have the damage reduction. That's the only thing, you really don't want the gods on like turn 1. Because now in this meta they're not as good. You kind of want them on turn 2, so the next time they come back they can just transform and have that extra dodge and like defense again. Because we have to hope Blue Goku doesn't just sell in slot 3 now as well. There's not a lot of crazy tech options for this this team. We're doing good damage though, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long to kill him. The problem is, of course, we build him up by hitting him, so the gods are building up their defense with each of their supers, but they're also building up his attack, which is not ideal. Komatsu gave us one last gift to spite us, yeah. Yeah, the Geppy hate is a bit out of control. We've talked about it on stream before, but like we don't know how much of it is like mess that he's inherited, and like how much of it is decisions made before he took over, decisions made by people higher up at Bandai or Akatsuki that he has no like control over. But the thing is, we've said the same thing for years. People have always said like, oh damn Amatsu and all this, but like we don't know, we'll never really know like exactly how much is stuff that like he chose to do, and then how much of it was stuff that was completely beyond his control. Like we'll just never know that, I guess. Alright, so use Vegeta active skill. Okay, there you go, it's GG. We'll keep them together for the Vegeta links, and then there we go. Vegeta should finish him off. See, nice and easy. That's the thing. These seriously serious stages. I mean, like I said, you can just beat the stage with any team you want if you just want to get the tickets. But the seriously serious missions are so much easier when the category is actually a really good team. Because yeah, this will complete most of the missions. In fact, we should only need to do the typing mission now, which is the six STR characters. So we'll probably, that'll be like a Daima Goku, like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku family kind of job, I imagine. So there we go, beat both the stages. That 9 missions. I mean, that's my first run of anything of the day, so that's probably one of the dailies as well. But and obviously we have all the new panel missions, but there you go. So we beat it with a Realm of Gods team. We beat it on Super and Super 2. So those are all the bronze, silver and gold skill orbs for Beerus and Goku, as well as 9 stones. We take those. And then if we go to the EX missions, which should be in here. So we've got C, B and A. So A is just beat the stage. I don't like the fact they don't show you them on the thing, but A is beat the stage on Super 2. B is beat the stage within 4 turns. And then C is the user unit of each typing. So yeah, all we have to do left now is beat it with 6 STR characters. We'll come back to record that in a sec. I'm going to do the free ticket summons first. So we'll be right back here in the video with the STR run. Okay, so we're going to pause the recording there. Hey, Tala, how's it going? Geppy a fraud. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Geppy, yeah, exactly. Geppy isn't the boss. He's just the head producer. And that's the thing. We have no idea, like, what kind of actual power he has. His Book of War. Oh yeah, what's on the Book of War? Is there actually anything that I would even remotely want? Oh, wow, you have to use 20 to get the LRs. That's crazy. And then 10 for the TURs. Yeah, so it's just going to be Kai's then, isn't it? Because I have every single one of these characters rainbowed. Probably multiple times over. Let's go. I did use all of those in the end, yeah. I just got some Kai's with the last ones. Alright. Hey, Preston Kitty, how's it going? Beans, beans, beans. Okay, well, it's that time again. The tickets, the new banner is here. The tickets once again have an opportunity to come in clutch for me. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel, ever since they started doing these free tickets, which funnily enough, was it last year for Golden Week? For hitting Blue Goku, we got these free tickets for the very first time. I can't remember. But I have never pulled the new unit with the free tickets. So this would be a... pretty nice place to start with the God Goku. I'd rather have the God Goku than the Beerus, so we're going to use the tickets on the God Goku banner. And yeah, just see how we go. Is it finally my time? No.
It's do or die.
Trunks and 17, and Goku stays base. No screen. We're not even going to get an SSR, are we? Yes, let's go. Free tickets. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm made aware that I'm missing out on tickets because I can't get my Dokkan ID linked to the web store. Yeah, that's odd. Do you know why? Do the thing where you set up your like Bandai Namco ID thing or something, because they did that was a mission in game to get stones like ages ago. Rising free tickets. I don't know how to feel about the new RE9 minigame yet. Yeah, someone tagged me on Twitter in the trailer. It still doesn't really show a lot. Yeah, I had to keep up the agenda because Dokkan posted a thing about, because it's Gohan Day, what's your favourite Gohan art? So I replied with Super Saiyan 4 Gohan from Heroes and was like, this guy now, where's his EZA? Right, well, we got one rotation and a dream. Do I have enough summon? Will this give me enough summon points to have another thingy ticket? Oh, I really went the whole long way around, didn't I, to get to this? Oh, not quite, but that's fine. You're going to be upset in November we've got another new God Goku and Beerus, but as LRs. I mean, maybe, but it does seem weird for them to be doing it now. Yeah, David, how's it going? Yeah, because I still don't have Gamma 2 and Piccolo, so I would take a copy of them. I still don't have Hit, and as much as I don't really have any use for him now, I would take a copy of him as well, I guess. When you finally eventually get a pull from the tickets, it'll be glorious. Yeah, but it's got to happen eventually, surely. Oh, Krillin and Piccolo. The ultimate Giga Chad combo. Let's go. I need 30 summon points. I mean, if you can spare 50 stones and you only need 30 summon points, then it might be worth it, but... I don't think I have that round plan yet, you know. I might do. I don't remember actually pulling her, though, because I did not summon on that Peppy Girls banner when she came out. Piccolo again. Bro, go away. Okay. Vegito Fusion. Featured unit incoming. Pull Mar Jr. again. Yeah, watch this be Mar Jr. or like... I was going to say all... Oh, the ROF Blues. Ugh. Okay. Got an 18 as well. And that weird banner unit Piccolo. No, Trunks and 17, you already cursed my ticket summon. What are you doing here? Blue Skies on the third paid ticket multi. Hey, let's go. Level 21 and Zamasu. Alright, free multi-luck. Let's go. Never mind. The free multi was the banner unit for Lord Slug. Although I don't think I have them rainbow, to be fair. No, I didn't. In fact, I had no dupes for them. Jeez. But yeah, that is also very true. Like, Realm of Gods is a team that doesn't need like these extra characters, right? So that's another reason why it's a fairly straightforward skip, I think, for most people. We don't know when the EZAs are. I would say probably Tuesday. I think we'll get the details on Sunday, and then the EZAs will be Tuesday. Is generally how it goes. Yeah, I just don't actually have her at all. Fair enough, I guess.
All right.
Have a card to add to the collection and link level that I didn't have. character from OG Dragon Ball that most people probably don't even recognize.
All right. All right.
My birthday is on Tuesday and I'm not even hyped for it. Oh man, I guess that is what happens as you get older. It's like I don't really care about my birthday.
All right.
I still always have a good time. Like, I always do something fun, like Little Blue or whatever we end up doing. But it's not some. Oh, really? I need one of these medals, bruh. Why?
All right. Let's do this.
I feel like these units were planned before the remaster of DBS. This has been confirmed. I don't think it's been confirmed, but I would say that it's probably very likely as well. HL got Goku Boss is just dodging everything. So LR Beerus and we get a Super ECA, no God Goku ECA. That's basically the sound of it. STR Beerus and Whis, Super ECA, STR Whis, normal ECA, nothing else seemingly in terms of ECAs.
What incredible power!
Let's put those SSR RAM SR RAM fans in here. Although I can't remember, are they World Tournament units? Because if they are, I don't want to use them since we can't get them anymore. Yeah, physical Goku ECA would be so good. I don't think we're getting it anytime soon, though. I think they save. Oh, they'll probably say, because even if they don't do new units, they'll probably save something like a hype ECA, like the physical God Goku, for when the new anime thing comes out.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that dreaded point where you get. Yeah, let's hear the best GDC prediction from Preston.
All right. All right.
That is also true, though, I guess, that if he got his EZA in this celebration, they wouldn't want to make him better than the new God Goku. But I mean, to be fair, EZAs, even good EZAs recently, like, because the new units have all been so crazy, I feel like they could make his EZA good without him being better than the new one. But Let's do this then, shall we? Training of Goku's family. Does it have... No, it doesn't have a bonus thing. So you can just use our link level team. Which I should put Ramfan on straight away.
Alright, let's do this.
Do coin Gamma 2 and Piccolo have around 2,200. Normally I would say red coins you should save for Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, but if you have 2,200, I guess it kind of depends on who else you're missing, really. Not much of the premium units missing. Was there only Dabura on the new banners? Yeah, I would say if you feel like you can spare the coins, then sure. I'm using Tao. Yeah, a lot of people use Tao or like Yamcha because he has the active skill that goes off like straight away.
Do this.
Yeah, the EZA's probably be Tuesday. We don't know 100%, but would you rather be a pirate in the 1800s and know you'll never find treasure, or be a sheep debt collector where if people don't pay you money back, you steal their sheep? Interesting. Carnival, Kirkin, Goku into Super Saiyan, Dokkan Fest run off on Frieza into full power. Part 2 Dokkan Fest, Super Saiyan Super Jiren plus Super Saiyan God Goku, Carnival Whis plus Beerus. Interesting. Reversible exchange Beerus and Whis would be pretty cool. Yeah, I have to check out that thing later, then Leon must die forever. Pulled Goku on the free multi. Hey, let's go. Don't miss your summons. Yeah, I mean, I literally just had the free tickets and then I had 150 stones. So, wasn't a lot of summons, unfortunately, but I went all in for Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta. So, I'm going to show a retro rewind. No, have I heard of that? Dark FB being the bringer for this celebration and stealing all the luck. I see. I mean, to be fair, if once I get back up to 50 stones, I probably should do a multi on the Beerus banner, just so I can get those 30 last summon points, because then that will be enough to get a the summon ticket thing. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Or I should say Raven, how's it going? Considering how bad God Vegeta shafted me, I deserve it. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Get the luck this time around, that's good. What else? What are the other missions even? Turtle School 3 times, so we can't do that until tomorrow. The Whis event 3 times. Use 590 stamina. Do a Dokkan event, win any Extreme Z battle. And I suppose we should do the... Hang on, let me double check, because you have to use certain teams, don't you? Had to go to Pity to Vegeta, got him to 55%. Oof. Yeah, because you have to use a certain team, don't you? Yeah, unit of each typing. Okay, 3 planetary destruction characters on the team. Oh, no, it would help if we do the right stage. What's a team with planetary destruction characters on it? Do I even have a Broly team anymore? Oh no, wait, we want to do a unit of each typing as well, don't we? Where's the Broly trio? So we got AGL, we need an STR. Excuse me. There we go. So we've got AGL, Tech, Physical, in STR. Right.
Alright, let's do this.
Whoever said they needed it, you can have my luck. I'm only doing tickets. I pulled Gamma 2. Yeah, I'd have been quite happy to pull Gamma 2 since I don't have him, but I got one featured unit in my 3+1 rotation, and it was the ROF Blues. who already had rainbowed before their ECA and pulled copies of during their thing, but was at least able to use them to fix his hidden potential. Hey, actually getting 7 orbs for obviously a new Bojack this year. Yeah, we need a standalone full power Bojack, which we still don't have. I haven't used this tech Broly in like forever. It's a shame he was just, they released him and he was just like a festival merchant. Oh, nice. Super counter, let's go. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we need a new cooler because then the STR LR cooler can get his EZA. Should get a new cooler who has an active skill where he transforms into final form cooler, and then after you die as final form cooler, he revives into metal cooler. Best thing about the Beerus one is his mission is for Realm of Gods, which we already have Beta Realm of Gods all types team for the Seriously Serious mission that we just did. Yeah, I can't wait for that STR cooler EZA. He was my favourite unit in the game when he came out. Beans. How's it going? So just get this done. I've just got to record the STR team run against the Seriously Serious event.
Get ready.
I think this Dokkan event thing has a Fury gauge, which seems kind of pointless considering that he's probably just going to get one shot, right? Power level boost. Nice. First multi and I got Goku. Hey, let's go. Ogbo, how's it going? Well, I assume. Alright, so that should be all those missions done for the extra medals, which obviously I don't actually have either of them, so it doesn't really matter. I will farm the medals at some point though, because it's always good to have them in case the for when you eventually pull them, then you don't have to farm medals when you pull a new unit. You can just be like, oh, I've already got all of those, let's go. Okay, let's get this STR mission done. So yeah, we'll do Daima Goku leads. So we need Daima, Battle of Fate, or Goku family. Half in and out the door of Dokkan these days. Been so busy, I have so many bills, can't really play it or justify spending money on it anymore. We'll be upset if our low cooler gets fumbled. Yeah, understandable. My one and only rotation on Goku's banner was complete garbage, along with the Seriously Serious tickets. Proving once again they should have never brought that event back this year. I mean, that's the thing, even though we haven't, because I'm right there with you, multiple people have gotten lucky off the free tickets, so like them existing I think is a good thing, but just hasn't worked out well for me. I could use Chi-Chi, I guess. Alright, let's jump in and do this. Okay, so we're back to finish off the final mission with the STR types. We're using a full STR team, which is Goku Family, Battle of Fate, or Daima, as that is this guy's leader skill. Obviously, the Rainbow Friend Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku should be able to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. So I think we should be pretty good with this. We know from the first run through that he does super attack quite a lot. We get quite a lot of potential supers in like slot 3. So I'm going to do this, let you get a bit of build up here. And do this. So yeah, this is only my Daima Goku, who is only 55%. So hopefully he still tanks fine here. Nice, we get the EX as well. Let's go. 86 mil. Okay. Yeah, it should have been 7 tickets for each banner. That would have been nice. Does feel a little bit stingy to only get 7 tickets for a dual Dokkan Fest. But at the end of the day, 7 free tickets is better than 0 free tickets. For people who do get good RNG. Obviously for me it was 7 SRs, but you know. We take free summons where we can get them. Okay, so, I mean, him getting the EX super and critting on the additional as well, like, we're off to some pretty good damage to start with. And the STR Goku, I think he got a good easy A. I think he's underrated. Like, he can get a couple of attacks off here. We've got the 24 key, so he's got his full passive active. He can get hit a couple of times in this first turn and get some build up. Plus the orb changing is really good for Daima Goku. It's interesting though that they have, because obviously they've been doing this mission for the Seriously Serious event with these stages where you have to use a type disadvantage team, except we've got 2 enemies, so we've only got type disadvantage against one of them. Wow, they both decided to super in slot 2 this time. Okay. Fortunately, Carnival Goku tanking it, so let's go. Typical. I put him in slot 2 so he wouldn't get hit with supers. But then he just tanked him anyway, so it's fine. Because yeah, we don't have to worry. Like, obviously if we're not doing crits against God Goku, we don't do a huge amount of damage. But once he's gone, then we don't really need to worry, because then we don't have type disadvantage against Beerus. So nice. Okay. So Rainbow Friend Daima Goku. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku. I can't wait for his Easy A. I really liked that unit when it came out. I know people didn't like the Dragon Fist animation that much, but I really like that unit. 120 mil. So yeah, we should kill Goku this turn. Yeah, Daima Goku with 68 million attack stat additional. Should crit, hopefully. Some Beerus supers, this should do, yeah, like double-digit damage. Don't have to worry about Gohan getting hit. Oh, he's got double super Daima Goku, okay. I mean, the GT bros have that extra damage reduction on turn 1 and build up more damage reduction by attacking, so shouldn't have to worry about them too much. Even though obviously Beerus is going to get hit a bunch here and get some build up, but I remember when this guy was like the hardest thing in it. I mean, it's only from his active skill, to be fair. It's funny how much his attack stat jumps up with his additionals, though. The fact that his 3rd additional, which is only the 12 key super, is doing like triple what his original 18 key super of the turn did. Well, almost triple, over double. Like 9 million to like 22. Okay, well. Yeah, they're not going to share any links, so. Why does my 55% TUR God Goku hit harder than one Duke Square RUI? Well, first, the short answer, I guess, is power creep, but I guess the real thing is because UI Goku's not the big damage dealer part of the card, even though he can build up to big attack stats. Obviously, the blue Vegeta's the damage part of the card, especially right at the beginning. That's the thing about the Goku and Beerus, is they are very, very good. Like, whilst I still think they are both like easy skips in terms of the fact that there's better things to be saving for and stuff, they are both very, very good units. Goku will age incredibly well as well. The only risk we run here is if he supers Carnival Goku and he crits, we might die. Okay, he didn't crit, so we're fine. Crit from Chi-Chi, let's go. That's my World Tournament LR. Nice, Chi-Chi with the dodge, let's go. Hey, shout out to Francois for re-upping his channel membership. Ningen Club member for 45 months. Let's go. This is how Ningen, great to see you live again. Great job. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Oh god, we've got all the active skills. So yeah, we just win this turn, right? Let's just do this. Yeah. I do like that KO screen. Alright, well there we go. There you go. So that was the full STR team. I think the missions for this one, this time around, definitely were easier than some of the previous ones. We've got a new best time, just under 8 minutes. So we shaved like 1 minute and 17 seconds off of the previous one. So then we can just jump in and accept the mission, get our extra stone and some link skill orbs. So there you go. That was all the missions for the Seriously Serious stage. I think it's much easier this time, but let me know how you guys got on. What team builds did you use for the missions? Let me know down below in the comments. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so that's that done. Let's just rename those parts. Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying the unit. The animations aren't even bad at 2 times speed. Nice. I wish it would save like which because there are so many of them. I wish it would save like which EZA you were on. Because obviously I could wait until Tuesday to do the beat an EZA stage mission, but I could go back to the one that I was working on yesterday after the finishing getting to 999 on the Xenoverse one. Although I don't know where it is. I've already gone past it. There it is. Because the Dragon Ball Fusions one also needs the crossover team, so...
Alright, let's do this.
Do you think Namek Saga is next, or is that just copium at this point? It does seem very odd that they made the Frontier, like, Namek Saga, and then didn't release any Namek Saga buffs at all. The only thing with this one is, even though the crossover team has been absolutely crushing these extra stages since I went back to it yesterday and changed the team, the event does have damage reduction against STR types. So yeah, all we have to do now is the Turtle School thing, which we can't do again until tomorrow. And then, yeah, the Whis event 3 times, and then just use a bunch of stamina overall, which I was going to say, it's probably not worth, it's not worth using like meat items and stuff just to get that done. Because how much, what do I actually have in terms of meat items? Yeah, only those, which actually doesn't even give me enough stamina to do the Whis event 3 times. So it's kind of pointless to waste it on that, I guess. Is it a troll to red coin a dupe for Gohan? I mean, not really. When it comes to getting dupes and stuff with coins, if it's a character that you use a lot, then I don't think it's a waste necessarily, but what have I got? 450. Yeah, it doesn't feel right going down to like 0, basically 0 red coins just to get this guy. Or either of these two, who I still don't have, which is kind of crazy that they're over a year old now. Oh, it isn't. I thought I needed less than that. I need to do the whole rotation on Beerus in order to get enough tickets to get the summon tickets. But yeah, that is also true. As long as you still have tickets left afterwards, so that you can, well, not tickets, but coins, so that you could then still get someone else that you want. Let's start my summons. How did yours go? I only had 150 stones, so I did the 3 tickets and then 1 rotation for God Goku. Didn't get him. But that's fine. The private server has actually already been updated, so I might just do that now. I've already forgotten what his leader skill is. Realm of Gods, Miraculous Awakening, or Power of Wishes. I don't know whether I should do the rainbow. Should I do the showcase for him as like double leads or just on the UI Goku team? I feel like I probably should do. I probably should do double leads for like the first thing. So it's Realm of Gods. Miraculous Awakening and Power of Wishes. Yeah, let's put that up here. Where's the... Okay. So we've got a lot of options. Although it's what? Legendary Existence, Bond of Friendship, Movie Heroes. So this guy's got to be on Bond of Friendship, right? Because he's a Goku. Yeah. That's the only problem is I don't think all of the best Realm of Gods units are going to be on his team, right? Vegeta should be on Miraculous Awakening because he has the Realm of Gods, has the God thing. Nope. But he's on Power of Wish. No, wait, that's the first part of Goku's leader skill, though. Be Heroes, Bond of Friendship. Oh, his Legendary Existence is the extra, yeah. So he is on it. Yeah, we got physical LR minions. Got Golden Freddy. Who else can we put on here? I mean, we probably need to have you on here. Just keep him separate from the other Vegeta, because obviously he's not going to be on the same, because he's an extreme character. Oh wait, there you should be on Bond of Friendship, right? Yeah, because they're a reverse exchange Goku. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I should probably put you on there for the support, but... Yeah, because he's on Mastered Evolution. So he won't be on the full leader skill. But he's just there for the support, basically. Yeah, Toshi, how's it going? Yeah, first time watching your stream. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is where, like, having the easy A's would be helpful. I mean, obviously we could put Beerus on the team, but I want to do separate videos for them, so... I don't really want to use the gods. But maybe I have to. Oh, I'm definitely not using you. Definitely going to use Champa on like Beerus' team, because apparently he can actually be quite good. To put Shen on. I guess I'll just put the gods on there. Because they're all movie heroes, yeah, so they'll be on the full leader skill. Hey, look at all this content that would still be really cool if it was in the game. Under 150 stones got the good Goku and Beerus. Hey, nice. Well done. Okay. This is my real power level, by the way. 99 million. Game crashed and now I have to wait for the intro. Oof. Actually, that's a good idea. I should probably do that deliberately while I'm doing this now. Let's turn off the Elgato sound. But yeah, I should close the game and reopen it while I'm not actually doing anything on it. That's a good point. Would you rather have the ability to turn your tears into crystals worth £100 a gram or never need to do the toilet ever again? I mean, going to the toilet isn't really that much of a huge inconvenience, and we're weighing that up against just getting free money. Just spend all day like chopping onions and be rich. I feel like that's a very easy, like, who's picking the toilet one, really? A free-to-play account better than this one because I higher rank level. Okay. Did we actually even get a good starting rotation? Yeah, we did. Okay. Are you like self-reporting, Tala? Because I never have accidents as it is in general. Would you rather get $100 a day or world tournament done for you? I mean, $100 a day, obviously. Like, we only get a world tournament every like 2 or 3 months. $100 a day is like, what, $30,000 a month just for existing? Not 30,000, sorry, 3,000. I'm stupid. But yeah, $3,000 a month just for existing. You don't even have to do anything and you just get $3,000 a month. I mean, that's... You wouldn't have to work. Anyway, let's jump in and get this done. See how we get on. That's of course after night out with beer and curry. Yeah, that's not a huge concern for me. Can't go wrong with beans. But yeah, that's not a not something that would factor into the decision making for me, I think. Yeah, it's Friday today. Everyone remember to do your play points. Unless I get lucky and get like a crazy amount that I'm not going to be. Because I used mine on the God for Cheetah banner last time. $13, let's go. And you get a featured animation and pull in Daima Goku. Oof. Alright, let's do this. Hey guys, Mark2nd here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are going to take a look at the new God Goku, the rainbow version. And let's just go ahead. I've started here on the map screen because of course he has an intro. So let's go ahead and jump in and check out what this guy can do. I don't know if the game sound is on actually. There you go. The Super Saiyan God. Of course, everyone on this rotation has an intro. They do have a very cool intro as well, to be fair. Alright. No attacks in slot 1. Alright, well. Do we have... Okay, so if we do this, we would get the best links, but I don't think this Goku has... Yeah, so that gives him all of his links active. He has warrior gods and godly power. Right, so if we take a look at this Goku, his leader skill, in fact we need to go into this part of the menu. There we go. So his leader skill is Realm of Gods, Miraculous Awakening, or Power of Wishes for the 3 key 200% and then 170, and the additional 50% is for Legendary Existence, Bond of Friendship, or Movie Heroes. His super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns and does immense damage to the enemy. And then we have our entrance animation as long as we have a Realm of Gods character on the team, which gives us 510% attack and defense and 20% damage reduction for 1 turn. We get a guaranteed additional super, key 2, attack and defense 300% for his basic effects, 20% chance to dodge, and 30% crit and damage reduction. So he's got 50% damage reduction on turn 1. Per Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans ally on the team, attack and defense 100% up to 300, and chance to evade enemy attack 10% before attacking up to 60%. So obviously before attacking, I think I did make the team as like a full... Yeah, it's a full Pure Saiyans team, so he's got the full buff from his passive active. Because yeah, the entire team is Realm of Gods Pure Saiyans. When attacking, he gets 200% attack. When receiving an attack, he gets 250% defense. When he or an ally in the same turn gets KO'd, if all allies are Realm of Gods, or KO'd if there are 6 or more Pure Saiyans in the team in total, which there is, Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans, revives with 50% HP. So the fact that on this team build, he basically just has a revival for free from turn 1, which is really good. And then after he or anyone else revives, he gets the permanent 510% attack and defense buff, chance to dodge 20% within the next attacking turn, and then chance to dodge 30% when attacking from the next attacking turn. And after he uses his revival, he gets 150% when attacking 1 time only. So obviously if somebody else revives on the team, or you're running double God Gokus, then he can't get this. But it is only a 1-time thing, so it's not like the end of the world if you don't get it. But yeah, 510% is a lot. I mean, he starts off at 861k, and remember, he gets 250% when he gets hit. So bearing in mind, even without taking into account like his super attack effect or anything, with this start of turn defense, when he gets hit, he would have 3 million defense. So I probably should let him go first though, because I don't know if God Vegeta would kill him. On the private server, we still have all these like limited time events that have gone away in the main game are actually still here. So this is the player's choice like long event, although it's the international version, not the JP version. So 47 million to start us off with. Remember that he raises for 4 turns, so he keeps these buffs until the next turn as well. So 51, then an additional normal. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ringer got Beerus first multi. Of course you did. GG's. Oh yeah, I should have turned these off now, shouldn't I? Yeah, I didn't want to put Beerus on the team because I want to do Beerus' his own video, but yeah, I probably wouldn't use the gods on the current best build of the Realm of Gods team anymore. Right, so let's do this. So we can do that, so he's going to get an even bigger like defensive boost. I mean, to be fair, everyone's had their intros now anyway, so let's do that, I guess. Let this blue Goku give a deep... Remember the fact that this blue Goku's 18 key super would then give a defense buff to this God Goku. So on that first turn especially, he's very, very strong defensively, as well as obviously having the revival just available straight away, which I think is really good. Because he's one of these characters on the right rotation, like if you've got the full Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans team, he has a 80% chance to dodge in slot 1. So against these bosses that are like always supering in slot 1, he has an 80% chance to dodge, and then if he doesn't and he takes a massive hit, then he just revives anyway, which is kind of cool. Yeah, big damage. Okay. Okay. Right, so now we've got the support from the Vegeta here. Yeah, so his defense is basically as high as it was, bearing in mind he doesn't have the 510% defense buff now. So that's really good that that extra defense from his supers from the previous turn have basically pushed him to the same sort of level he was at with the 510%. That's kind of crazy. So there's that 80% dodge in slot 1 coming in clutch, although we didn't dodge the normal, so 35 million now. So yeah, consistently getting like the 3 supers pretty good. It's pretty good damage overall, I would say. Yeah, it's on the private server. I only had 150 stones, so I didn't pull them. But we're just checking out the Rainbow Link level 10 version. I was going to say 15 million seems a bit low, but I forget we do have an extreme unit on the rotation with the Vegeta. Dodge. The only problem will be getting the revive against the, I don't know, I don't think this event is that difficult. I love that, except for all the times we've died. Yeah, because UI Goku, his buff... Yeah, it's when attacking with 18 or more ki. But if we do that, he'll kill him here, which I don't want him to do. At least I think he will. Well, we can't even get 18 ki in slot 1 anyway. Do that and do that. I have 1,950 stones right now. The goal is GDC. Oh, nice. He didn't dodge. We didn't die, though. He took 900k. Oh, yeah, this team has a decent amount of HP, huh? We took 900k and didn't die. That's crazy. But yeah, 1,950 stones. The goal is GDC. Do I do 1 rotation? I would say you can spare 150 stones if you have 1,950. Because at least the summon points are handy. It's worth taking a shot because, like, I think Goku is good. So, if you can spare 150 stones for a rotation, I think it's worth a go. But yeah, the good thing is, like, if you... Because we're now on super low HP, but, like, it doesn't matter who dies and we'll still revive. Or maybe I should deliberately not transform the gods, because then they'll die at the end of the turn. I do like his aura with the idle animation. I do think it's annoying that he doesn't actually move at all. Because like Vegeta's one's cool, and then Goku's... He's just standing there, menacingly. But it is very cool. Alright, well, let's do this. Is it 946k? I don't want to get too much HP back though, that's the thing, so... Hopefully we can actually die here. It's not something you usually say. But Goku having that 80% dodge chance, it's not going to be easy to die with him. Now, we got unlucky with him taking that super on the previous turn, but even though he took 900k, we still survived. And we would have been able to, if I hadn't purposely avoided the same type orbs, we would have been able to get a lot of healing on this turn as well. So yeah, Goku definitely very good. Obviously, Vegeta would be doing more damage and would be better here in this situation if we did transform him, but the whole point was to not. Although this UI Goku is being attack lowered with the hits that he takes from those guys, so hopefully, I don't know, can he kill the gods at this point? I don't know. He has God, but, well, they have God. Their defense won't be crazy high, but I don't think his normals are going to do insane damage. Hopefully he does kill them. I want to revive. There we go. Alright. Finally, we got the revive. Okay, so... Okay, so post-revive, now that we permanently have that 510% buff, he has 1.5 million defense start of turn. Bear in mind, again, he gets 250% when he gets hit. So his defense is super, super high. Again, we're in a situation where I don't know if we can get away with UI Goku attacking first. I want to try it and see if we at least can. Because then we got the support from Vegeta as well. This should be a pretty crazy turn for this Goku. Didn't get the EX, so he's not guaranteed to dodge now either. Somewhere on the event screen. Well, at least in the Easy A menu, you can't do that. There isn't like a scroll. The events thing doesn't have the scroll thing that comes up at the side. Unless that's like unless that's part of the new update on JP that isn't out on global yet, but... Don't kill him. Okay, let's go. Now, how hard is Goku going to hit now with the support from UI Goku? Uh-oh. As long as we dodge this and don't die. Good. $84 million? Okay. And then an additional for 90. And then, of course, he dodges both of them. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, UI doesn't have the best links with this God Goku, and as I already said, UI isn't the damage dealing part of the card, right? He dodged all of the attacks, which is the important part. I never understand people like being disappointed with UI's attack stats when he's not a damage dealing unit. He's a defense god. Like, alright, let's do this. The button with the 2 circling arrows. I thought that was... Oh, okay. I thought... There's me thinking that button the whole time was just for switching over to the Portal of Memories. Right, so transform you. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out Goku's active skill. So it can be activated after the revive. So as soon as you've revived, you can use it straight away. Or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Greatly raises attack temporarily. Ultimate damage to the enemy. Attacks effective against all types and guaranteed to hit. So he's the one that revived on the previous turn. So he should have this. So his active skill should hit incredibly hard. He doesn't get any extra links from you at all, right? Super Saiyan warrior gods prepared for battle, fierce battle. No. Oh well, I like to do it in slot 2 anyway. Time to go all out. Okay, yep. Do the damage cap. Right. Shall I do... It's got 1.6 million, so let's do this. Do this. Maybe I should do this. This should be a fun turn. Got Goku with the dodges. Let's go. 88.8 million. That's pretty good. To a 94.5. That's with no support unit on the rotation for him as well, by the way. And 88.7 for the God Vegeta. I mean, these guys make a very fun rotation. $71.5, let's go. Is Vegeta's damage reduction enough for this guy? Yeah. But he has 2 different supers, doesn't he? And one of them hits harder, so... Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Threatening is the new Seriously Serious stage. They're pretty easy. Well, the category mission is Realm of Gods, which obviously the Realm of Gods team is crazy good. And then the type disadvantage mission is to use an STR team. So like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's really good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and all our links active, so let's do this again. Time to go all out. Okay, so it's gonna turn the animations off and transform with the gods. Got Goku first summon, hey, let's go. Do this so we can get the buff. Gods aren't even being attacked, so they didn't even necessarily have to transform, but the orb changing helped for Goku to get the key as well. Nice, we get the EX, so we know Goku's safe from dying this turn, because he now has 100% dodge. So that's always the downside, when it's a turn where, like, you have to put physical UI in slot 1 and then he doesn't dodge. But see what God Goku gets up to here. With the buff from UI. UI just kind of going off there with all those attacks. You love to see it. And God Goku. Yeah, 80 million. I mean, it's very good. God Goku definitely a very, very good addition for this team, for sure. 80 million, 85 additional. Crazy defense. Hidden potential coming in clutch. We get a 91 million third attack. It's pretty good. And there you go. Dodge the super. Undodge the second one, though. So how much do we take from this? 189k. That's not too bad. Because he has what? 30% damage reduction. Yeah, so he only has 30% damage reduction. It's the fact that he gets 250% defense when he gets hit is kind of crazy. Because turns where we see him, like after his revive and stuff, we had that turn where one of the Gokus had like 1.6 million defense. Which means when he gets hit, he's going up to like 5.6 million with damage reduction as well. And he raises defense on super. Well, greatly raises. Well, it's no, actually no. His is normal raise, isn't it? Beerus greatly raises defense. He normal raises defense. Okay, so let's do that. Do that. And then yeah, Dokkan attack for God Goku. Let's go. Nice. All right, here we go. I haven't got a Dokkan attack since I had to reset the thing. What's the attack stat down there? 58 million on this rotation. Not as crazy this time. Whis animation for God Goku. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Let's go. But yeah, considering he's just a TUR, like, I think performance-wise he keeps up with, like, some of the recent LRs for sure in terms of, like, damage and everything. So, yeah, I think God Goku is definitely very, very good. He makes a very good addition to the Realm of Gods team. I'd have to test him out more before I decide who, I was going to say, which is the best build for Realm of Gods, whether it's, like, double physical UI with God Goku on the team or double God Goku. Obviously, God Goku doesn't give everyone, I think on this team build in particular, the blue Evo, the Int blue Vegeta doesn't have the full leader skill. Who got caught? Is that God Vegeta? I didn't even see that. I need to check the was it the gods? Oh no, it was God Vegeta, I think, right? Check the replay. It was God Vegeta. I mean, he has 60% damage reduction after he attacks, but unfortunately that's he doesn't have guard, which is one of the big criticisms of that ultra super villain God Vegeta when he came out, the fact that he has no guard. So big AGL boss super attack, not good for him, but there you go. God Goku I think is very, very good. Putting out some big numbers. The revive is obviously super helpful. Active skill does some pretty big damage as well, especially if you wait and use it on the turn after the revive where he gets the big attack buff, especially for the one that revived. He gets that extra 150% attack one time only, so then you use the active skill on that turn and do pretty big damage. So yeah, I think God Goku is really good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Good luck if you do summon. Like I say, I know for a lot of people, I think it's a fairly easy skip. Wait for GDC where this guy will be back, and that's like the next big celebration that you want to summon like all in on anyway. But he is very good, so if you do manage to get him, very good addition to the Realm of Gods team. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Yeah, Ultra Super Villain Vegeta being the one to get blasted by the Super is unfortunate. That's not what we like to see from our boy. Right, so let's make a team for Beerus. Yeah, his biggest problem is that he loses that extra 30% damage reduction after he attacks. So if he takes a super either in slot 1 after he attacks or in slot 2 or 3, then he can potentially take some damage. So Beerus is Realm of Gods, Planetary Destruction, or Successors. And then his Legendary Existence, Siblings Bond, or Movie Bosses. Because yeah, his biggest problem is the fact that his best link partners are not good at the moment. Because obviously until we get the easy A's, like his link partners aren't going to be ideal. In fact, do they even give... Does he actually get... Oh, well, Vegeta is a successor, right? So he does. I was going to say, does he even give physical UI the full leader skill? But yeah. I mean, I guess now that we have used him all once, we probably should just use... HL God Goku on this team build rather than use like the gods or somebody, right? Should we use the scout from Team Fortress? Or should we use Virgil? Should use Blue Goku, really. Although Legendary Existence, Siblings Bond, Movie Bond. Actually, do they count as Siblings Bond because the Vegeta in Super is on Siblings Bond, right? Yeah. So yeah, he has guard. Does he have... So he has 250 defense before receiving a hit. He can nullify unarmed supers. He has 20% damage reduction. He only has damage reduction before attacking when there's a Realm of Gods enemy. Or when there's not a Realm of Gods enemy. He also gives... No, he gives 25%, 10% damage reduction as part of his support, which includes himself. He has 30% damage reduction for 1 turn. Hey, Blazer Dragon, how's it going? Yeah, good, thanks. Where to get the free tickets? You have to beat the Seriously Serious 2 Stage 6 on Super 2 difficulty. You can do it with any team, but you have to just beat that stage once, and then you'll get the free tickets. All right. Right, so Beerus has an intro, yeah. So alright, let's do this. Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to be taking a look now at the Rainbow Int Beerus, running double Beerus leads, and check out his team. He has an intro animation as well, so let's go ahead and see that. We have our full rotation of intro animation characters, of course. To be fair, I don't really watch the intros for like the older characters much anymore. I do quite like this one. I think the colouring, like the shading for the Vegeta thing is really good. There we go. Oh yeah, of course, the Blue Goku Vegeta don't have an intro, they have the meet up exchange thing. Alright, so let's turn that off before anyone else's plays. Okay, so unfortunately Beerus doesn't have the best links. Right, so Int Beerus. Realm of Gods, Planetary Destruction, or Successors. 3 key, 200% HP, 170 attack and defense. Additional 50% for Legendary Existence, Siblings Bond, or Movie Bosses. This works out relatively well for some of his characters, like the fact that Blue Goku and Vegeta are on here because Vegeta is a successor and Siblings Bond, so he fits on there nicely. I've seen a lot of people talking about AGL Champa and how good he could potentially be. The fact that they changed one of Beerus's links from like the physical TUR from Berserker to the fact that he has over 9,000 is funny, because I guess they obviously did that so he could link better with Champa, which is interesting. But Beerus raises attack and greatly raises defense for 4 turns. Immense damage to the enemy. His intro gives him 30% damage reduction for 1 turn, a scouter for 3 turns, and a one-time 510% defense. And then basic effects, 2 key, attack and defense 300%. He has guard. He has a great chance to launch an additional super. He gives Realm of Gods allies 30% defense, and then an additional attack and defense 50%, chance to crit and chance to dodge 25%, and damage reduction 10% for characters who belong to planetary destruction, which is pretty crazy, like extra support. Unfortunately, there's not a huge amount of Realm of Gods planetary destruction characters. Chance of evading enemy attack 10% for allies whose name includes Whis. Obviously, until we get the easy A's, it's not really particularly useful. When there's a Realm of Gods enemy, he gets 3 key, 300% attack, a guaranteed additional super, Realm of Gods allies 30% attack, and then an additional 50% attack, 25% crit for planetary destruction, 100% attack and defense for allies whose name includes Whis. And then when there are no Realm of Gods enemies, which is what we have now for this first phase, great chance of key +3 and attack 300%. Great chance of launching an additional super. Damage reduction 20% before attacking. When attacking, he gets 200% attack. When receiving an attack, he gets 250% defense. After he receives or evades an attack, he gets 200% attack and 30% crit for 4 turns. And then he can counter unarmed supers. If there's a Realm of God ally, it's guaranteed. Enemy, it's guaranteed. Otherwise, it's a great chance. Now, this Goku, I think, isn't he actually like the unawakened like card version of the free-to-play UI? So he actually might count as a Realm of Gods character. So we have 653 defense start of turn. 653k, obviously. 653 would be absolutely terrible. Speaking of terrible, terrible key on this rotation. Alright, so let's see what Beerus can do here. Nice, just dodge. 40 million. Because, yeah, this is the thing. I'm not expecting his attacks to be, like, super crazy. Because his links are not as good, right? We saw turns in the God Goku showcase where, you know, we had turns where he had every single link active. Whereas Beerus is not going to be having those links active that often. That's why the rotation where we have him with Champa will be quite interesting. But I've just noticed I didn't check in the bottom right corner, or even when we were on the team menu. I think the other Beerus is in slot 7, which is annoying. Didn't get one of the featured units on the 7 tickets this time around. Yeah, I got 7 SRs, so... But then I've never pulled one of the new units. I've pulled a featured unit once, maybe twice. I've never pulled one of the new units still off of the free tickets in all the time that they've done them. Yeah, I should float off Champa, considering it's going to be a while until we get a Beerus onto this rotation, huh? Stupid Beerus in slot 7. Especially, yeah, for people, like you say, don't know how to do it effectively. Like... Right, so... My one is the one that hasn't been on rotation. Or do we want to see him get the buff from UI Goku? We'll do this. I guess we could see both, because as long as he doesn't die... Although UI Goku's not going to get 18 keys, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Nice. 51, okay. So yeah, at least with the Realm of Gods ally, I think we didn't count as a Realm of Gods enemy the previous one, because his attack stat has jumped up this time around, so... Because yeah, sometimes they do that, where if it's like this, the version of like the card, but it's just like the unawakened one or something, but... Okay, damn. Up to 60. So there's a pretty good damage output from Beerus. His animation is relatively decent as well compared to God Goku's. Do this. Alright, next turn we're going to have Beerus and Champa together finally. God Goku not dodging the super, but that's fine. Tanks it relatively well. Using friendly God Goku is amazing too. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you don't pull either of these units, but you have physical UI, you can always test out some different builds of the team and then just run one of these guys as the friend unit. It's funny how, like, the supervillain Vegeta is basically in the same boat, but, like, it is funny how little attack, like, Blue Goku does if you don't get his 18-key super first. Okay, so turn 2 with this Beerus, we're at 2.5 million defense start of turn. So bear in mind, again, he gets 250% defense when he gets hit. So what's it? 255, 1, 4, 5, 2. So plus 250%. So when he gets hit, we go to having 8.9 million defense, and he has guard. Now his active skill, which I don't think I should use here because I think we might just kill him. Greatly raises attack temporarily, ultimate damage to the enemy, recover 30% HP, Realm of Gods allies, key 2, attack and defense 20%, and planetary destruction allies, key +2 and 20%. So he gives himself and Champa 4 key and 40% attack and defense. Champa 286k, let's go. Yeah, damn, that's 2.5 million defense, like, start of turn. That's pretty wild. Save the active skill. I'll let the other Beerus do the active skill on, like, the next turn or something. $68.5 million. Okay. Remember, against a Realm of Gods enemy, he gets a guaranteed additional super. So 71.3. So he's pretty good. Yes, let's go, Champa. Champa gets to finish him off. What's he going to do here? 24.8. Oh, let's go. What a madman. I mean, he did finish him off, but that's pretty funny. Alright, so let's see this active skill boost then. So, this Beerus... Okay, he doesn't have the buff because he didn't get, like, the extra supers because we floated him off. Right. Okay, not bad, not bad. That gives everybody the buff. So that puts him up to 900k start of turn. I mean, everyone's in a pretty good spot now. I don't know how good he is in slot 1 though. Because Lorenzo in Realm of Gods ally, he doesn't have like damage reduction or anything. Let's see. Got a rift on the second multi, hey, let's go. Fortunately, we have the revive because of God Goku, so if this doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. Hey, let's go. 62.7. Because, yeah, he definitely benefits from having that multi-turn, like, his super attack effect, like, carrying over. Unfortunately, none of these guys have an unarmed super attack, so we didn't get to see the unarmed super counter. Well, actually, the AGL UI in the next phase, I think one of his supers is unarmed, isn't it? Yeah, Beerus just putting out a ton of damage. You'd love to see that. Yeah, so Beerus is pretty damn good as well. Goku's very good. Beerus is very good. Beerus is putting out the damage. Both of them obviously benefit from actually being able to attack multiple times the turn before, because they carry over those buffs to the next turn. But ah, God Vegeta KO screen. Love to see that. Okay, so yeah, I'm fairly sure he double supers like in slot 2, right? So let's go ahead and use... He's got 1.7 start of turn. So we use his active skill again here. I'll say again, but the other Beerus. So what's he looking at? Okay, 2.3. And bear in mind, he's going to get the buff from STR UI Goku's active skill. And thanks to Champa, we have every single link active except Prodigy. So what does over 9,000 actually do? Because I can't remember. Attack and defense 10%. Okay. Fair enough. Bruh. Blue Goku, man. This guy. God damn it. Now I have to replay like the whole event to get back to that point because Blue Goku died. Stupid Blue Goku. Yeah, broad. Broad alert. That is true, actually, yeah, because Champa is extreme. I forget about that. It's the private server. Yeah, I didn't rainbow. I didn't pull either. I had 150 stones, so I didn't pull either of them. Shame physical evolution Vegeta didn't get a KO screen on his active skill. I know, right? Bathe in the rainbow. You gotta eat some Skittles and taste the rainbow. Yeah, I forget about that because obviously Beerus Champa's extreme, so then Goku doesn't have a full superclass rotation or a future class ally in this setup, which is annoying. So really I need to have him not be on the rotation with them. I need it to be like physical UI instead. The same luck on the tickets as you. Yeah, 7 SRs, let's go. Yeah, it's funny, the Xenoverse for that Fusions Easy A that I'm doing the extra stages for, the Xeno Trunks, like the Int Xeno Trunks banner unit, just if he crits, he just one-shots the enemy Corolli. It's quite funny. Yeah, I'm really liking Beerus. He puts out some crazy damage. It's just his links are not great, but I suppose he's kind of showing that he doesn't really need to have a load of links active. So I definitely wouldn't want to run 2 of them. Like in terms of what the optimal Realm of Gods team is, I definitely wouldn't say him as the leader. But okay. I'm going to record this part here. Okay, so we're not quite back to the last phase, but I do want to see this. So we've had this Beerus attack multiple times on the previous turn. So now we can get the buff from UI Goku being in slot 1, giving all the Realm of Gods allies a buff, and then him having the links active with Champa on the active skill turn. So the active skill turn obviously boosts us up to a significantly higher level here. Those buffs, let's go. 2.38 million defense, start of turn. And remember, UI Goku, when attacking with 18 ki, is going to give 60% attack and defense to both of these guys as well. I do kind of worry about Champa a little bit, but right, let's just do that. You watch this time, it'll be physical UI will let us down. Okay, good. Right, so we get the 18 ki super. That gives everybody 60% extra stats here on the turn. This is all I really wanted to see, was the active skill turn with Champa. This is like his maximum output turn, basically. So let's see, can we break 100 million on this turn? Even if it's from like an additional, that would be pretty good. UI Goku's doing his thing here for a minute. Eats both the normals, okay. 63.4. Okay. I think it depends on like the number of supers he gets on the previous turn and stuff as well, I suppose. Because, in fact, I'm not sure how many times this Beerus attacked on his previous turn. But either way, Beerus is putting out some pretty good damage. I think with the Lynx thing is kind of his only issue. I would say on like the optimal Realm of Gods team now, I probably wouldn't run double Beerus. Would I run double God Goku? I mean, only one of them can revive, but then they both get the buff, so that's not the end of the world. I think the best build is probably still double physical UI, and then just have God Goku and Beerus on the team, I think. But yeah, see, the problem is as well, you don't want to do things like, if we were really trying to push for like a clear on a difficult event, if we use the active skill here with Beerus and like God Goku, they would kill this guy. But then that means we go into the next turn for them in 2 turns time, and like neither of them would have attacked this turn. Let's see how Beerus does against this. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Yeah, Beerus can be quite a tanky boy as well. The fact that he has guard, and like his post-super defense, and the fact he gets 250% when he gets hit. Like, his defense is always going to be really, really solid. So, yeah, I think they did a great job with both of these guys in terms of how good they are. But yeah, the problem is always going to be with characters that have that raise for like 4 turns, is that they're not going to be super crazy, like, on the turns where they don't get to super, like, on the previous rotation. Let's see if we can at least get the super counter. Come on, bro. Do the super in slot 1. You know you want to. Do the unarmed super in slot 1. Come on. Let's go. No, it was just a dodge. Really? Bruh. I'm sure that's an unarmed super, but instead of getting the counter, we just dodged. Which, he has 100% chance to counter it, because it's a Realm of Gods enemy. But he just dodged instead. That's annoying. Because he counters with, like, is it ferocious power as well? So it's, like, quite some decent extra damage. We got robbed. But yeah, that's one of these things with this Beerus as well, is we're lucky in this event, of course, because we are fighting a Realm of Gods enemy. So Beerus is not going to be as good in content where there is no Realm of Gods enemy, which is most of the endgame content at the moment. So I guess it depends. There we go. 20 million. Flick! Yeah, that's pretty good. We do love to see that. UI Goku didn't even get the 18 key super, so hopefully he can still dodge here. Next turn we can use all the active skills because we did save them up, so... We'll see how this plays out on the next turn. 75 million for supervillain Vegeta. He's not getting attacked at the end, so we don't have to worry about him getting supered here. With type disadvantage and no guard. Hey, look at him go. Okay. I mean, we still got all this way through without having used the revive as well, which is pretty good. Now you watch God Goku. This is where God Goku will not dodge. Yeah, 2.38 million defense start of turn is pretty crazy. He hasn't attacked much though, has he? He didn't even get to attack at all last turn, yeah. So he's in a situation where he very much needs to dodge, otherwise we just revive. If it comes to a super, obviously. Okay. I mean, the team has 977k HP as well, which is pretty good. Yep, God Goku slot 1 getting all the dodges. We'd love to see that. That's the thing though with Beerus, it's not just him with the links as well as it affects everybody else, because it means this God Goku only has Fierce Power and Godly Power active. So he's not doing as much as he was in his showcase. That's why I think like double Beerus is definitely not the way to go for the best Realm of Gods team. But I think both of these guys make it onto that best build. Yeah, 88 million on the active skill turn with the Champa links. This is what we want to see. Because then we got up to 92. Yeah, so we can't quite get to 100 on this rotation. But the third super takes us to 96. So we would get to 100 million if we could do another super here. But I think that was the hidden potential. So nice. I mean, that's a turn right there. 32.8 million for the counter attack stat is pretty crazy as well. And then 34 million for Champa. What an absolute beast. Alright, well, one absolute legend. So if we do this, what's your... Do they have any decent links? Okay, they have prodigies, so let's do that. I mean, to be fair, I could do this. Get all the active skills off here. Good thing about having TURs on the team as well, I said this about the Realm of Gods team before, with like the int UI, is having TURs on the team is good as well, because you don't need to worry about giving them loads of orbs most of the time, which is really good. So non-active skill turn, Dokkan attack, we're at 59.5 million. Wow, messed up those two there, didn't I? But yeah, that's the thing. Without like the Champa links and stuff, his attack stats aren't like crazy high. I feel like on the... It sounds crazy because he is really good and he can put out some good damage, but I think maybe his... On the optimal Realm of Gods team, he's probably like a slot 3 floater, maybe. Because if you're using double UI, you have both of them on rotation. Then you have God Goku. And then probably int UI Goku. And then the floaters would be Beerus, the blue Vegeta for the support, the super easy A1. And then like ultra super villain Vegeta maybe? I feel like that team would go pretty hard. We'll have to test that out for a subsequent video. Just do a, like, is this the best Realm of Gods team kind of video. But yeah, I don't think we're quite going to finish off. This AGL UI Goku has a lot of HP, so I don't know if we will finish him off here. Obviously, Blue Evolution Vegeta's invincible on his first turn. Yeah, even with this Vegeta getting the guaranteed crits in slot 3, it's not enough. No worries, Blazer Dragon, take it easy. I mean, we got relatively close. Oh, and then of course Vegeta's going to get supered, but he dodged. Let's go. What a legend. Yeah, because like on an optimal Realm of Gods thing, we could have like this as the setup, but obviously we're showcasing Beerus, so put Beerus in slot 1. Let Beerus finish off Goku here. Still 1.63 million start of turn. And he's got guard, and he gets 250% extra defense when he gets hit. Hey, we got to see the counter a good few times in here as well. This is a great event to show him off in. I wonder if it's... We'd have to try them out in some of these other events as well, because I don't know if you don't have a Realm of Gods ally, enemy. Like, if you're fighting an event where you don't have a Realm of Gods enemy, would Beerus still then be on the optimal Realm of Gods team? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I mean, well, the big thing as well, of course, is that he's going to be significantly better in like a few days' time when Beerus and Whis and the STR Whis, like Easy A and Super Easy A, come out. Because with the LR Beerus and Whis and the STR Whis, he's going to have a significantly better link partner who is also good. Like, obviously, we don't know what they do yet, so hopefully their Easy A's are good. But, yeah, that's going to help him out significantly. So... But yeah, so that was the Rainbow Int Dokkan Fest Beerus. I think he is pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think he makes it onto the optimal Realm of Gods team? Let me know all of your thoughts down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay. So I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to edit once the stream is done, but that's those done. That was Goku. Then we had 2 for Beerus because we died. So Beerus 1 and then Beerus 2. Yeah, because what I'm thinking at the moment. Sorry, Tyler, I was too busy on the showcase thing. Would you rather have a mustard-coloured bathroom for the next 2 years or never eat anything with eggs in it for the next 10 years? I mean, not really in the bathroom that long. And I do like eggs. Eggs. Yeah, so I think it would just have to be the bathroom thing. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I also wouldn't care that much, I don't think. Yeah, so like this, for now, is this like the optimal Realm of Gods team? I don't know how difficult that, I don't know how difficult that Golden Freddy event is. But yeah, I would say that they are... God damn it. I would say they're worth, like... If you can spare the stones, like, 1 rotation is probably not going to be the end of the world, right? But I do think for most... Like, I did say in the Summon or Skip video, but I think for, like, most players... Probably should be a skip. Like I say, if you can spare 150 stones and do like a YOLO rotation, then go for it. But probably best to skip. They'll be back for the GDC. Stop giving me double UI Goku turn 1. They'll be back for the GDC, which is probably the next big summon event where people really should be like going it all in. Still got double UI Goku on the same turn. It's just turn 2 this time. GDC's in September. They've switched it. That was one of the things they announced earlier in the year. They've switched GDC and Tanabata back around again. So GDC's in September. I'm surprised we didn't get the Sword of Hope Trunks battle motion in this data download. Oh my god, they didn't do it again, did they? What is going on? How have we started this like event? Is that 4 or 5 times now? And it keeps giving me a double UI Goku turn. Like, bruh. Can't be this difficult to just give me the rotation that I want to start with. Well, no, it doesn't even have to be a specific rotation. It's just don't give me double UI Goku. Alright. So let's see how this version of the team fares. I mean, I would say this is a pretty good turn 1. Goku with every link active, 910k start of turn defense. That's pretty good. Yeah, UI obviously not the hardest hitter here or anything, but it's fine. Goku at 73 million, okay. And then 79 on the additional, let's go. And the this Blue Vegeta Super Easy A is so good. I feel like he is an auto include on the Realm of Gods team as like a floating character. He's just so good. He doesn't have guard, which would make him significantly better, but this is the only downside, I think, to having Beerus as a floater, is he won't get to attack this turn. Because he has the 4-turn raise, which means even if you float him, he still has that stat raise when he comes back. The problem is he still needs to actually attack in slot 3, which, of course, he can't do when he doesn't get to attack. Yeah, so he didn't get to attack. In UI Goku is super good though. Nice. Good EX. I always love it. Like, that's the best feeling. Like, when you attack first with UI Goku and you get the EX super, so then you just know from that point onwards, it's like, okay, now he can't, like, catch a stray super here or something and get me killed. Or, well, take me down to 1 HP, which then gets me killed. But... because, yeah, I mean, as much as I know people don't like the EX mechanic, and, like, it is annoying when you don't get it, like, having 100% chance to dodge if you get the EX is kind of crazy. I need to double check something, actually, because I kept seeing a thing happen when I was doing the Easy A's with the crossover team. Does the Ultra Super Villain God Vegeta, does he get like a random amount of key at the start of the turn? Because I keep having situations where, like, if I get a double Ultra Super Villain Vegeta rotation, one of them has more key than the other one. Yeah, it's key 5 to 10 randomly. I forgot about that. That's such a random, like, mechanic. Yeah, because I kept seeing that and not remembering why. It's like I'd have double Super Villain God Vegeta and then like a Trunks in the middle, and one of them couldn't get his 18 key super because I could only get like 3 orbs, but then the other one would be starting on like 16 key. I was like, what? How? What's going on here? And I completely forgot he has random key. But yeah, see, now we have the Chad in UI 100% dodge turn. How many of these have I not noticed before? In UI Goku is another character whose super attack quote is "the real fight starts now." There's got to be at least 10 characters in the game that say that when they do their super attack. It's probably more. Probably supposed to represent the chaotic nature of the Ultra Super Villain power. Yeah, that makes sense. It's annoying sometimes if you get the 5 and not the 10, I guess, but fortunately his team has so much support, you don't really ever struggle to get the key too much. There's the odd occasions running that Easy A thing, but that's because we're not running like the optimal team setup, so... But yeah, this team absolutely crushing this event. I mean, this is the... I can't really... This one was the one that was the hardest to do, probably because of the Vegeta family mission. But when this Super Saiyan, the 3 great Super Saiyans, Blue Zone, RE, came out, I definitely struggled with this mission quite a bit. Let's do this. Yeah, so far Beerus hasn't done anything, which is kind of funny. Like, he literally hasn't had a single chance to attack or anything. Like, Beerus has done absolutely nothing so far. But he supports Realm of God's allies, so, you know. Damn, that was 8 million damage. I put him in slot 1 because I wanted him to be able to actually attack and get another stack for his super, but I guess that was too much to ask for in this situation. He's going to have a big damage turn next turn though, because he's got that extra 150% attack up now as well. I forget though, this guy, does he have specific slot supers? I can't remember. Do that and do that. Oh yeah, because isn't it he supers in slot 1 and then on turn 1 he supers in like slot... No. Because it's turn 1 he just supers in slot 1. Turn 2 he supers in slot 1 and 2. And then turn 3 he supers in slot 1 and 3, I think? Something like that? I can't remember now. $74, okay. And 79.4. 114 million for Blue Evolution Vegeta, which then gets dodged. Bruh. This guy. Dodged 114 million attack stat super. Would you rather get £100 a month for free or be an owner of a professional stained glass removal company? You get paid £100 a glass window removed. I mean, like, how often do people have stained glass windows removed? Is it once a month? I feel like that's not an equivalent like exchange, is it? Is there enough work for a company whose sole thing is that you remove stained glass windows? That's right, first exchange, you haven't got a summonable TUR of an EX Super. Yeah, we'll probably be waiting a while, I guess, until we get the first one, but I don't think that's necessarily the end of the world. Do the active skill with Beerus just so we get the buff. And then do that, get the Dokkan attack. So Beerus has basically done nothing but be a support, like a little bit of mini support for the other Realm of Gods characters. UI Goku. I should have switched to Vegeta and done the active skill first, shouldn't I? I forget to do that sometimes. Like if I'm not going to switch to Vegeta, I forget about like using his active skill. Because then, yeah, this Dokkan attack would have done a lot more damage. Just an observation. Took us until New Year's. Yeah. Summon. Yeah, I used the free summon tickets. I always use the free tickets straight away, because if I used the free tickets and got Goku, then I would have used my 150 stones to try and pull Beerus. Because I'd rather have Goku than Beerus, I think. But bruh. This Goku and his dodge chance. 67.4, that's pretty good. UI didn't dodge. Are you serious? He's probably dead. Bro didn't dodge. I mean, that's the thing. Unfortunately, the Realm of Gods team still revolves around a lot of characters who have to dodge, which is kind of awkward. Because the problem is, We have to float supervillain Vegeta if we're floating blue Vegeta. So the thing is, who else on the Realm of Gods team is a support character? Because we could keep Beerus on rotation, but that's why I'm disappointed with the fact that Demigra doesn't give support with his EZA. Because imagine if this guy was giving like Realm of Gods allies support. He could just be a slot 3 character for this team and it'll be fine. But because he doesn't give support, it's kind of like, what's the point of having him on the team, really? But obviously this is where, like, once the EZAs come into play, then, you know, we got these guys that can go on the team. And then depending on how good the support is, we could drop you, potentially. And have this guy. But it all depends, because he only gives support if there's a Beerus. So if that doesn't change, then he's probably not optimal on the team. Let's put you there just because it's fun. And then we'll put Goku there. And do you there. Yo, G-Man, how's it going? Ask you a question about Dokkan. Of course you can. So yeah, I feel like that, like, if the Super EZA for Beerus and Whis is really good, then maybe this will be like the optimal Realm of Gods team. And the floaters will be Ultra Super Villain Vegeta, Blue Vegeta, and then Beerus and Whis, I guess. How should I build Beerus and God Goku? I think do they both have crit in their passive? I can't remember. It's probably full dodge for both of them, to be honest. Yeah, so Beerus has quite a decent bit of crit. Where's God Goku? 30% crit chance. Yeah, honestly, probably just full dodge for both of them, and then additional for the rest. It's a shame. Hidden potential feels so much less important nowadays, because it genuinely feels like every unit is having crit in their passive. So, like, most new releases, it's just like, yeah, just give them dodge and additional as the remainder is like every single new release. Both 55%. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, if you have them both at 55%, you can't really build them in any way because you don't have any dupes. But yeah, for the silver skill orb, I would probably just give them like a level, whatever, level 5 or 6, 7, 8 dodge if you have it. Although for Beerus, because Beerus is int and he comes with level 5 dodge already, maybe give him an additional skill orb. Because Goku is an AGL, so he already has level 5 additional. So for 55%, in terms of like the silver skill orb, I would give Beerus additional and God Goku dodge. I had a look to see, but I can't get figures on how many windows get replaced a year. Make it 1k a window replaced. So then you'd only have to get one done, and that's the equivalent of 10 months worth of the free money. So if you ever get a church being like completely revamped and they want you to remove like 10 of their windows, then you're like done. But yeah, getting both 55% with 300 stones is pretty good. One rotation on both banners. For the bronze, I pretty much see, I think defense will always be more important than offense, so I always go for defense, but obviously I guess it depends if you have any of like the god orbs from the Whis event where you get both. Obviously that's ideally what you want, but yeah, otherwise I would say just defense. Are there any really random Realm of Gods characters? I mean, there were. We saw some. The ally minions, and they're on Realm of Gods. All allies 220 lead. They have an entrance animation. 77% chance to dodge. 1% chance of attack and defense. 9,999%. Let's go. They survive KO attacks. Alright, let's... Oh wait, hang on. They wouldn't be on God Goku's lead, will they? They're on Demonic Power and Earth Protecting Heroes. That's pretty funny. Oh, they're on Movie Heroes, because of course. So... yeah, probably... I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in about 10 minutes, but... let's have a look at the LR minions, shall we? Which banner should I use my tickets on? I mean, it just kind of depends which one you would rather have, I guess. Probably Goku, because he works better on a bunch of other teams, but... of course, we don't get them on the starting turn. What are Virgil's links and categories? I don't know. Let's have a look. You know, passive that said high chance to get 70% chance to launch an additional attack that has a high chance to become its own god. The LR minions thing, it's just a silly custom unit on the private server thing that I'm using because I don't have Goku and Beerus. So I'm using the private server to be able to use them, Rainbow. Yeah, someone commented on my Dokkan Frontier, like, Node 20 video, saying I cheated somehow. I guess they, like, must have, like, super struggled with that stage or something, but... Come on, where's my LR minions? Yeah, nice. I did a run on the Beerus event thing and got the power level boost, so... I already have 70 medals for Beerus. I don't have Beerus, so you know. I'm pretty sure there is a Dante as well as the Virgil. I mean, that would only make sense, right? Are you serious? They were in slot 7? Bruh. Talk about make us. I literally just wanted to jump into an event just to see them once because I thought it'd be funny, and then we have to wait until turn 3 for them to even be on the rotation. Bruh. Golden Week, Goku and Piccolo, easy A. I don't think so. They don't fit the theme of the celebration at all. It's better be worth the wait after making me wait 3 turns. After all this, I'm going to have to put them in slot 1, and they're going to get to attack like 1 time, because Trunks will be almost dead, but not quite. Piccolo Jr. is going to easy A just to have like no really good teams to be run on, and just be a World Tournament unit still. Horrible. I actually hate minions, so this is what are their links? They have godly power, but they have loyalty all in the family. And they have 600k defense starter. Oh right, they have the they didn't make a custom sprite for them. They just have the Gohan, Goten and Trunks sprite. What? Animation on global is bugged. The super attacks on 2 times speed. They're bugged when it's on 2 times speed, or... Oh my god, these guys have so many like passive things going off. The only annoying thing about these guys is that when you go into the first turn, Incoming 1 Dragonstone compensation. Yeah. They should have more than meets the eye in demonic power. They're on the demonic power category, funnily enough. Ningen. Unfortunately, we're not going to do a lot of damage to Gohan because he has that stupid damage reduction thing. But there's a pretty crazy, like, triple different god forms Vegeta turn. Trunks is just going to get absolutely bodied here by Vegeta. $94.7. And 66.7 additional. Goku and Videl could fight the Ginyu Force. Probably not. Like, Goku and Videl are strong for, like, normal humans, but I would say absolutely not. I don't know why I even said probably. It'd be absolutely not. Yeah, they survived KO attacks. So that's the only reason we survived. Yeah, they would get killed by Raditz. 50 million. I mean, they're not like a super busted custom character, which is kind of funny. Although they are doing multiple super attacks. That was my luck. Hey, Rowdo, how's it going? I had literally the free tickets and 150 stones, so I did not get either of them. I've just got done recording the private server rainbow showcases, so now we're just trying out the LR minions. How about you? Did you get lucky this time around? Yeah, we'll be wrapping up the stream here in a sec. Yeah, it's alright. I knew I wouldn't get... I mean, after going all in for Vegeta, I knew I wasn't going to be getting these guys unless I got super lucky on one rotation. On that one rotation on Goku's banner, I got one featured unit, which was the ROF Blues, who obviously I did not need, but Bringer got Beerus first multi, because of course he did. Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry, you thought you got him, but it was just Tech Beerus. That's it, I remember. You pulled a Beerus and got all excited, but it was just Tech Beerus. I mean, the camp there at the end of Z, they're stronger than the Ginyu Force. What, Hercule and Videl? No way. I mean, you think about how, like, Jace and Berta, there's the meme for, like, how Berta thinks he's the fastest in the universe. Like, there's no way normal humans would be able to keep up with Berta. So how Hercule tanked Kid Buu punches is just silly Toriyama comedy plot, like... Well, Kid Buu pulled his punches on purpose because part of him still remembers Hercule as his friend, so he purposely didn't kill him. Because realistically, even without going all out, like, a normal punch from Kid Buu would obliterate Hercule's bones into dust. Like... Alright, time for the LR minions to finish it off. End the stream with an LR minions W. Wow, they didn't even finish him off. Yeah, Toriyama's always cared more about, like, the funny comedy stuff. Like, yeah, Cell backhanding Hercule off into, like, a mountain in the distance. Like, in reality, that should have just instantly killed him. But... Alright, well, there we go. So that was the random LR minions. Now that the private server is working again properly for me, we can, in future streams, we can check out some more funny private server units. So, I think the next main channel stream will be Sunday morning, early stream. So if you guys are here for the Sunday morning early stream, we'll check out some more of these ridiculous custom characters that are on the private server, including Dante and Virgil. In fact, if I go to... Are they all linked under custom cards? No. So that's why I was confused when I looked the other day. So apparently, even though people have made custom cards, they don't all have the custom cards tag, which is annoying because then it makes it difficult to find them all. Because where even was... Yeah, because there's a Gear 5 Luffy. I've already tried him out before. His sprite is awful. A custom Super Saiyan Rose that transforms into Fusion Zamasu. That's kind of interesting. Where was the Virgil? They missed a trick by not making Virgil AGL and then making Dante STR, right? Because that would make sense considering their colour schemes. Unless they just weren't on here. I mean, they got to be on demonic power, surely. Golden Freddy's on demonic power. Yeah, there's Dante. The son of Sparta. Okay, yeah, so he seems pretty busted. And he has stance change. Okay, so yeah, they seem pretty crazy. Alright, so anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. I've got those videos will go up, so do check those out even if you were at the stream. We'll have the Seriously Serious how to beat all the missions, and then the rainbow showcases for for Goku and Beerus. So there you go. That's going to be it from me. I appreciate you all coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, give a follow if you're on the Twitch side, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all again soon. Have a good one.